You know, it really is a crying shame that the second I went, what if I actually want to do a Carbon training arc? I got a Bow Paladin with the funniest stat spread imaginable. Sorry, Carbon, but I'm afraid you're not goofy enough. Yuck.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to Fire Emblem, the Morrow's Golden Country. Last time we got Sveltsilus lore, for some reason that I'm very interested in. And now, we're fighting dragons. A bit of spoilers, but you know. Zemstat Temple, one of the lost landmarks of ancient Hellenis. Once a reverend site dedicated to preservation of the past, the calamities that wrought Hellenis have left the temple in ruins. New settlers of Hellenis stray from the temple, fearing legends of divine retribution. Despite this, Blair's party advances on the temple, confident that it shall reveal secrets of grave import. Here we are, Zemstat's ruins. They're remarkable. To think such a place could fall to disrepair and ruin. And to think it could be so lost to history. Hopefully, we'll find the truth behind why. Or the truth behind anything happening, really. I'm sure this will be worth our time. I'm surprised there's a village and shops here. Guess they must be recent settlers. It may be worth paying them a visit, seeing if they know what's within. In any case, we should be prepared for anything. Alright, the two of us can lead and investigate anything out of place. I have no idea how deep these ruins may go, but we shouldn't be afraid to step outside if need be. Certainly, let's prepare. So, they wish to part the darkness themselves. Who the fuck are you? I suppose it may be time I make myself known then. Alright, so I kind of expected there to be an explanation as to this nonsense. But I guess we're kind of just going. Oh god, this map is Fire Emblem 6, isn't it? This is fucking the John map. Anyways. Simone, she, her, 37. A scholar and author from Hellenis. Lives to unravel the world's secrets. Well, okay, you have a fuck ton of magic. Not much speed to speak of, at least in comparison to my guys. Skills. Headhunter. 4 attack and attack speed, 15 crit against enemies marked as bosses. Okay, a boss killer. Focused goal. +2 attack and 30 hit on seize and kill boss maps. Okay, so her entire purpose is a boss killer. That's kind of neat. Alright, so we've got these fucking dipshits. So I'm going to commit a cardinal sin here. Who is someone that does not need more experience? Kind of Kenneth. Kenneth is level 9. I'm going to willingly deploy Todsworth. In a training arc, having a dancer around is very helpful. But comments have endeared me to Horatio. So I'm going to give him a shot. Apparently he gets all magic on promotion. That is, oh my god. Like, I can just slap him in right now. Like, yeah, I can just use him. Alright, well, now I have a jack-of-all-trades mage. Oh my god, he's got 3 swords. He's absolutely Zoroing it up. Alright, Thunder, Dine, Lummox. Alright, there we go. Horatio is just instantly deployable. Alright. Hugh has been given the Paragon Ring and Mercury Boots. We're gonna try and see if we can score her some kills. Kenneth, given his incredible bulk, I kind of just forgot to give him Live to Serve last map. Actually would have been pretty helpful. Everyone else is... Okay, Cassius shouldn't have the Night Ring. Where is Todsworth? Alright. So step 1 will be using my armors to bait over those dragons. Where is she? Q will be ready to help. You're going to be right there. Are any of you guys submissive and muggable? No. Okay. Well. Wait. Almost forgot base conversations. We got a lot. Oh dear. Are you alright? I think. It's been such a tiring road. Can't disagree there. But it's as I've said before. I shall stand by your side. Couldn't you be more than that? Your skills are unparalleled. Surely... Why would I leave you to seek glory? I'm content to be by your side. I know. I'm just afraid that this'll never end. That I'm leading all of us into some kind of oblivion. You're doing as well as you can. And we trust you. That's why we're still here. You don't try to act as some flawless leader. Someone incomparable. You're you. And that earnestness, that comforts us all. I've struggled sometimes to affirm my purpose. But you're a great purpose. Thank you. I needed that. Well then, let's not dawdle. We've ruins to, well, hopefully not ruin. I thought that was funny. Never change. I did not say that I thought that was funny line properly. The problem with voice acting on the fly is that sometimes your mouth moves faster than you read the words. That should have been like a, I thought that was funny, or something like that. Anyways, more Jeff shenanigans. Are you satisfied? How do you mean? Should I not ask that of you? Touché. But I don't get you. I'm a self-serving nuisance, so maybe I never will. But don't you want more? I'm satisfied to serve my homeland with pride. You see, though, that sounds antithetical to a knight. Pride. That's the self-serving schlock I can get behind. So why in the hell do knights fight for pride? I guess if I were to rephrase it, it's less my own pride, and more pride for my homeland. What's there to be proud of? It's a bunch of land and buildings, all represented by whatever family was lucky enough to have royal blood. Do you have no pride for Mevian? Nope, but that's my problem. I'll never get you. But hey, I tried. Is there any reason you're less coarse today, by the by? Honestly, who the hell knows? And who the hell cares? Jeff is such a delightfully wannabe edgelord little shit. Hey, Athena, how's the view? The view? On my wyvern. Yeah. See anything interesting? I see a strange man asking pointless questions. Huh, how bizarre. I don't see anything of the sort. I guess a wyvern's eye view is the way to go. Are you doing this on purpose? A little absurdity never hurt anyone. Is that a yes? Perhaps. How's the view on your horse? Tolerable enough. That's it? Yup. Hey, not every question's gonna have a satisfying answer. That's the Cassius style. Well, still as strange a man as ever. Cassius and the baddie he pulled by being bizarre and somewhat off-putting. Alright, Apollo and Charlie. Two characters I have not used at all. I think they've gotten one round of combat each. No, I think Apollo had a few more. Apollo, Might I ask something? Of course. Are you glad you're here? While this certainly isn't what I imagined I'd be doing, I'm always glad to give back to those who've helped me. And isn't that what this is? Well, fair enough. Though I'd say by now you've repaid any debt. Perhaps. But now, I've friends here, and I can't abandon them. Bechamel is just now learning that there are numbers that go negative. What about you? I suppose I'm not dissimilar. Nothing's tying me here besides a sense of connection, I guess. Well, protecting those connections, that's reason enough to fight. Is that what Opistis tells you? I take it from that, you're not devout. Never was my thing. I see. But, yes, he teaches us to stand for our bonds. I don't want to pressure, but if you'd ever like, I can guide you through some readings. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the offer. Alright, Apollo. Spreading the word of God one person at a time. Alright. Sibling banter. Oi, brother. How have you been, Ollie? That's some strange fellas, but you've chosen well. Bit hard to rob, though. Aye. Any hoots. Bechamel, how many times have you tried? Holly, how many times have you tried? Any hoots. I must say, you've grown lots. Ain't that what I should say? You're still a baby to me. A big one, mayhaps. Careful who you call a baby. I could chuck you 10 paces. Perhaps if those 10 paces were those of a tiny lizard. You want to try me, brother? I'd be good. I cannot say enough, but I'm glad you're back. And I'm sorry for leaving. You're here now, that's... well, it's nice. Good for them. Reconnecting by threatening each other with violence. Sometimes I'm on Twitter and I see people be like, yo man, yeah, it's totally normal to violently fight your siblings sometimes. And I'm just like, what were you doing to your siblings? I never fought my siblings on anything, physically. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was the runt of the litter. But even still, like... sounds like some people would go to jail for the shit they did to their siblings when they were children. I don't know, maybe I just didn't have the dog of violence inside of me when I was young. The urge to kill waited to awaken. Oi! Cycle! Holly. Pardon? It's an affectionate lowland original nickname. Wear it with pride. Anyways, what are you staring into space for? I'm just... thinking. These ruins are some of the only remains of old Helenus. Will Garanian Helenus end up in ruins too, perhaps? You're a daft one. Why worry about the fall of a non-existent society? Perhaps actually start your society first, no? That still bears thought, though. Look, when you're like me, only one thing bears thought. How I'll make it through the day. You could learn from that. No point in thinking of a future where you're gonna get chopped today. The audacity of that woman. Though, I see what she means. But, we have to fight both for now and tomorrow. Okay. Interesting connections being formed. Oh god, the socially anxious mess, and whatever the fuck's wrong with Horatio. Hello, chum! Your sword. Is it of the heavens, or of this earth? What? It's a perfectly normal sword. Humble, I see. Is your power then within you? I guess. I mean, I can perform all right no matter the sword. But friend, there's all right. And then there's transcendent. Horatio and I, we're transcendent. I said transcendent. That's not... anyways, we're gonna move on. Is that your sword's name? Prince Zeke suggested it. So he did. It's a blade of darkness, and yet it transcends darkness. Quite something, eh? I don't know what that means, but it's a nice blade. Now that's what I like to hear. It's the blade. The blade that'll bring an end to this farce. Alright? Apologies. Lost myself there. Well, best of luck, Flynn. Maybe both survive the day. I'm not a fan of that type of character that Horatio is. I've heard the name of it once. It's like a... Seize the marked tile in each section. Remember that both Blair and Zeke can seize points. No time for... Okay. It's called a Chuny Boyo or something. It's what Owain is, and Ophelia. Yeah, I can't stand that archetype. They're all fucking annoying. Like, I just want them to shut the hell up and talk like a normal person. Alright, so we've got 5 save points. Also, this is some Donkey Kong Country music. And is... Oh, God. Okay, you have 9 resistance. I can deal 4 damage with the Levin Sword. I'll have to take what I can get. I've seen you outside. Do you truly intend to explore Zimstadt's ruins? You're marching into your deaths. They say terrible beasts lurk within the depths. And even before that, haven't you noticed? The stalwart suits of armor standing guard? I've heard they're not even alive. Spooky, right? Still intend to go? Well then, I almost pity you. Take this. You'll need it. Godspeed. Ooh, an iron rune. But yeah, Chuny Boyos, I just... don't like them. I think the way they talk's really annoying. Which I get is kind of the point. Like, the only one of that archetype I like is Tanaka Gundam from Danganronpa 2. And 1, everyone in Danganronpa's kind of fucking annoying, so he doesn't stand out as much. And 2, the reason I like Gundam has nothing to do with the Chuny act. It's everything to do with what he does. Which technically, I mean, it's a fucking, like, 15-year-old game, but I'm still going to avoid it for spoiler reasons. Especially with 2x2 coming out. I think, part of me thinks the entire Danganronpa fandom hallucinated Danganronpa 2x2. So you're that runaway. Don't worry, little guy. I'm not going to report you. Think, a remnant of Surveyor lives on. And with the lady I've been tailing, no less. Nonetheless. Well, little guy, I'm feeling nostalgic. I'll join you, for old time's sake. You trust me, right? That's enough for this army standards, I'm sure. Damn. To think Surveil's legacy is still alive to this day. Remembered and Valkyrie are still around, too. That which has endured. It's proof I'm right. Okay. Well. Very, very interesting. Just ready and aim. And I'll hit the end turn button. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Alright, so, where is Q? Alright, okay, with the steel bow, I deal 16 damage. Is there a way for me to get it down reliably? Wait. This brings it down to 1 unless Joseph gets a crit. It's the literal, like, second turn. If Joseph gets this crit, I just reset. Perfect! Joseph, you sly dog. And he's even going to bait over the next guy. Oh, her color palette's so fucking cool! Alright. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That was literally the perfect level up! Oh my god! Save the game, save the game. Alright. Yep. The Q training arc is going to continue. Alright, Joseph is also fucking dying, so maybe I should do something about that. But can Joseph just do the same thing? That's 56, that brings him down to 14. He can, okay. Mend up Joseph. Oh, perfect! Alright, now if I just get her weapon rank up some... Alright, just don't crit him, please. Very good, Joseph! You're absolutely nailing it, buddy! Okay, so Q's not gonna level up from everything. Alright, that's fair. Yeah, did any... I saw that Rachel and Cassius had a talk. Was they the only ones? Yeah, the only ones of people I'm using, at least. What's our life come to? Dragons? Helenus? What in the hell does it mean? I wish I knew. Unfortunately, I don't. And this is the duty we swore to perform. Never said it wasn't. Gods, to think that I'm so oath-bound. Cassius should be a free and roaming spirit, not whatever this is. Do you regret this or not? No. Do you? Of course not. I live for the crown, and I shall die for it. You truly rushed to your death for Elbacor. Of course it sounds bad when you phrase it like that. Of course I'd not blindly rush into an obvious death. But if it came to it, I'd die with pride. I see. I guess I just wonder why knights are defined by that. A willingness to die. Why not be defined by a willingness to live? If I implied that I'm not, all I do for the crown. Fair enough. You've more free will than some knights I've met. Thanks? I'm surprised that'll listen to thanks. What do you live for? Myself. And my friends. Anyone willing to deal with me as a keeper. I suppose that's quite true. Does that make me one? If you want to put it like that, sure. Thanks for that, by the way. Putting up with me, I mean. Somebody clearly has to. And I think you're quite alright. Thanks. Ah, yes. The strict rules woman and the slacker man. A tale as old as time. Alright. Anyways, Q, you are continuing to be fucking awesome. Alright. Joseph, it is time for your most recent ball-busting ritual. Since Joseph's not going to be in mortal danger from that dragon, I'm going to take this time to hammer the spike. Excellent. Yeah, let's just end. Alright, now Joseph. That's going to... Well, when Blair comes up to heal you... How greedy should I be with my heals? Am I really worried about the crit stealing this? Yeah, I kind of am. Yes, I will save my game. Joseph, do not steal this with a critical. See, I didn't need to save the game at all. Joseph's not a greedy bitch like that. Alright, hold on. I might want to correct that statement. Because, in fact, greed is kind of one of the things Joseph is known for. Actually, no, he's not known for it. Because the bitch never procs despoil. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I don't entirely know where, but we're getting there. Alright, end in turn. Alright, do you instantly die 1,000 deaths? You do get really hurt, but not, like, enough for me to care. Alright, let's staff, mend up Joseph. Not that one, this one. Alright, I only need you to get a little bit more of the light magic rank for this to matter. I can probably do that on the boss. Much safer. Alright, Horatio. Alright, so you have a lot of crit no matter what you do. So let's do the thing with the smallest amount of crit. Alright, just unsheathing the sword to summon a magical attack. That's kind of baller. Alright, you know what? He's got aura. Alright, Q. Alright, another level up. Okay. She's getting there already. Right? Like, already we've got some shit going on. I'm actually gonna get Blair in position to attack that thing. And maybe also have Zeke around. Where's Zeke? Right up here. Okay. Blair, I really just want you... Blair is literally also a lord. She can kill a dragon. Oh my god! Didn't even let him attack. What the fuck? Blair, girl, calm down. Also, how are her stats? Her magic is capped. Her magic is capped. Now I guess all she would technically want are the Mercury boots. I haven't even fucking had to use Todsworth. Why'd I bring this loser? Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Where's the... Is Q already able... Well, let me just see here. Guardian, mysterious beings that watch over... Okay, so they aren't alive. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Q has already reached a point where she can kill enemies on her own and not die. Very, very much stretching the definition of on her own. But nonetheless, on her own. Okay, very, very nice. Blair sees. What's this here? Writing? Let's see what it says. Listen, one who hears my cry. Heed the warnings of my tale. Our glorious land, Hellanus, led to ruin by man's ambition. Let these tragedies never again scar the land of Olmeron. That's all it says. This can't be everything. But where's the path forward? Wait, this panel. It's sticking out a bit. Maybe if I... Ah! It slid in! And I think the path ahead is opening up now. We'd best be careful. Who knows what lies ahead? Well, if I'm to believe what I saw in the first room, probably more dragons. Everyone pretend not to act shocked. Oh! Well, a lot of these fuckers don't move unless I come to them. Alright, well, okay, maybe it's not a lot of these fuckers, and it was just the first 4. Anyways. Alright, well, we're going to continue grinding up Q. Horatio is going to be, like, around. Would love to use Zeke This feels like a good map for Zeke to have been promoted before it started. Which would have, in turn, allowed him to get to promotion and then, you know, grind up on the dragons that are pretty easy to kill but give a lot of EXP. I don't know, though. That just seems like a thing that I would have done. Alright. Yeah, let's just end. I'm not afraid of you. Alright. Yet again, this is going to be enough. Q, how well do you handle things just at... Okay. You still aren't quite strong enough to kill on your own. Alright, Joseph, please don't crit. Good. Oh, thank God. Alright, hang on. Yeah, no, that's... We are completely fine. And we have another level. This is so beautiful. She's about to have 20 speed already. Alright. With her personal skill, I think I need to, I don't think I need to baby her up too much more. Maybe just like a little bit. Alright, staff, mend up Joseph. And let's let Alexis get some fun in here, alright? Joseph's been doing a little bit too much right now. I forgot he had that dumb bullshit luck growth. Alright, well anyways. Alexis, right here. Okay. Alright, so that's not very cool of you. Like, I really don't appreciate what you've just done. Oh, Q can kill... Oh, because Q's getting the buff from their weapons, allowing her to deal a bajillion damage. Dude. Awesome. And to be perfectly frank, I don't have to really give a shit about her weapon ranks. Alright, so like... Okay, these guys really don't do much damage. So... Alright, another kill for Q. Yeah, those +3 speed level ups. I probably just need to level her up one more time. And then she's golden. Yeah. Alright, just one more. Problem is that guy moves. Hang on. Save completed. I guess I could use sleep to just stop one of them. But, where's, is Zeke in danger? I mean, these guys probably actually do a lot of damage to, like, people that aren't Joseph. One more kill, and then I can probably give the Paragon Ring to Horatio for a little bit. You're not Horatio. Yeah, like you. Oh, fuck. What if I just, like, put one of them to sleep? Ah! What if I just did that? Bum! I have a lot of sleep staves. I should use them. Silence isn't doing much for me. Sleep! Well, that can do something for me. Take a nap. And then you go down here. Apply. Oh, well, you don't need the foggy glasses anymore. Take. Where is the arm scroll for later? Oh, and I really don't have just a basic-ass heal in here. Probably could do some shenanigans in the, by, like, buying a mend with full inventory down over by here. But I didn't think of that, and I've already, goofed it. Where's Horatio? He's right there. He has more than enough speed, honestly. So probably just give him the foggy glasses. In fact... I mean, I finally found someone that could probably use those spirit dusts. Oh, and he's got reposition and swap. Yeah, I think Horatio's gonna be alright. I think he might just be that guy. Oh! I did not pay attention to that guy's speed stat. Well then! Let me just do... yeah, it's 29, sure enough. Alright, you know what? Maybe the secret is not being such a passive baby bitch and just killing them. How much more do you have to level? Okay, like one more attack and you're good. Okay. Yeah, this will do it. What do I want to increase his rank in, though? Anything, really? I think just using Horatio is how I want him to do damage. Oh my god, does it play fucking Dorime every fucking time he attacks? It does, doesn't it? Your Honor, it's peak, I'm afraid. Alright, where is Worth? Play for her. I probably actually should have had him Night Ring away to safety. But, I didn't think of that. Alright, so here's the thing. I need to kill this thing, but then this thing can attack me if I move in range to kill that thing. Alright, well, hold on. This is all manageable. I think. Hold on. Yeah, Joseph, this would be a good time to get that crit. Okay, well. Alright. Alright, what's your attack? 46. Your defense? 15, that's 31. You die if allowed. So it basically... Is that a chest? Wait, hold on. Alexis could get a defense level up. Alright, that's hot. That's hot. Oh, there's a chest right there. Alright, well, where is he? You're not him. You're him. Stefan! Gaming is on the menu. Physic. Blair. Yeah, Joseph. Oh, you tried to hit Horatio? You don't even know what the fuck you're dealing with, buddy. What level is Q? She's almost there. How good does this look? Yeah, no, that's, Alexis doesn't even need to kill here. Or crit here, excuse me. That's all she needed to do. Okay. I can safely say that the Q training arc is complete. Yeah, that is all she needed. Her HP's a little lower than I would have liked, but 17 defense is actually not terrible. Maybe she can take that, shield I got earlier. Alright, and then... let me do something else. Because... alright. Please do not crit and kill. Please just do 72 damage. Thank you. That's up to B. So now, Todsworth can play a little ditty. You take the Paragon Ring. Actually, let's just load him up. Ah, I killed a Horatio. Very good. What's he looking like? What does growth looks like? Let me try to finagle this. He has, like, no strength growth, which... yeah, you know, it's fine. He's got 90% skill, 100% speed, and 125% magic. Okay. I think I've assembled quite a powerful force here. Come back next time for more training arc for Horatio, I guess? Damn, maybe I could have brought Carbon. Unfortunately, I'm not redoing this whole fucking map for Carbon. Plus, like, you're a bow cavalier. I can't help but shake the feeling once Zeke promotes he gets a horse. He just feels spiritually horse to me. So, Carbon just had no shot. Plus, Cassius can also use a bow. And Sam, like, I'm sorry, Carbon. I thought you were kind of cool, I thought you were cute. But, like, I'm sorry, we got too many bows. Not allowed. Not allowed.